Hello everyone, it's Lee here with episode 17 of our Final Fantasy VII Beginner's Playthrough. The last episode we was in Nibelheim. We've got a bit of a background into some of the story behind Sephiroth, Cloud, etc. We also managed to beat Missing Number and gained Red 13's final limit break there, which we haven't yet put on him. I still need to work on that. We also obtained the Odin materia, and we did catch up with a new character in Vincent. I am going to put him in the team. I was really. I thought we had a weapon for him for that. We are going to, like I said, have a little play with Vincent here. I thought we already picked up a weapon for him. I suppose we haven't. That's strange, isn't it? Yeah, so Vincent is a character who is pretty decent with magic, hence why I'm going to put him in the team. And he's a character that can sort of sit in the back. He's got a decent weapon, so we'll put him at the back there as well. Use that because we got it. So he's not as strong as Red 13. He's a character I just like playing with, so we'll place him in the team really. So all you can do really is just follow this route, and then we come into Mt Nibel. So you might remember this from when we done the flashback in Calm. So like Barrett, he uses a weapon, a gun. Broom blade. I think that's a pretty decent weapon for Cloud actually. Yeah. So it doesn't have the it's double growth materia, but it doesn't have, so you can't use all on stuff, but I suppose that's not a bad thing because we can, oh no, I can't do it that way either, can I? We will just leave it as it is for now. I won't use that yet. It's a shame. A double growth materia weapon, which is good for Cloud. It's good for when we're getting all the materials and stuff. As you can see, he doesn't hit hard in terms of attacks, but in terms of a magic dealer, he is pretty decent. Make sure you go all the way up this way. And you get, that's a new weapon for Red 13. I mean, I'll show you in terms of damage. You know, I appreciate it might be fire free, but 3,000 damage is pretty good at this moment of time for a magic dealer, so quite happy with that. Luckily we can just kind of just brute force our way through these enemies. So you may remember this bridge. Remember it collapsed? Well, it seems to be fine now. And in this episode we're going to do a bit of farming as well. in a sec for some. So the important thing here is do not slide down the pipes yet, and we want to come across. Hopefully we can come across him. Big damage with the old beater. You want to just come down straight away, and you want to bring this ladder down. You want to knock it down, and then you want to try avoid that. There's a big spider thing there in the bottom left hand, right hand corner. So you don't want to come across him. So you want to make sure you go down the right pipes here now. And we can just slide to our heart's content, really. What we're going to try and farm here is some dragons. So that just takes us to the save point. And what I'll do, that's what I always do here, is just put it in a separate save. We want to be careful because we don't want to fight that enemy. You don't want to come across him. And the good thing about knocking that ladder down is we can just go down all the pipes and then walk our way back up. So this is what we want to fight against. Oh no, he's got it. I was going to say he hasn't got it. You know, if you want to make this fight easier, you can put the fire ring on, but you want to steal them. I'll just try and do that. And then they also learn flamethrower, and so, you know, if you're... I thought we had that on all the characters. If obviously you still don't have the enemy skill for that, then obviously it's good to use on them. They do pack quite a punch, but really, what I might do as well is so I can put the restore all on the characters. So I mean, obviously we want to farm as many of those gold armlets as we possibly can, and the bonus of them is, I'll tell you what, let's put there's a fire ring on. Oh, I think I've got that on, what's the face? Aries. It just boosts up the defense so much, like the magic defense and the normal defense, so they're same slots as the silver armlets that we had at the moment, but they just boost up the defense so much, so they're good to have. You can buy them in the next like village that we go to, but I mean, in terms of how much they're going to cost, they are quite a lot. So if you can see them now, even better. So what we'll do is we'll, like I said, we'll try and counter. That just takes you to there, does that? Okay. I think it's the last one we need to go on. To another, you know, again, if you want to make this easy for you, because he does pack a punch. Big guard. And the main here is just to steal. There we go. Okay. There we go. So I'll show you his limit break actually. So he turns into a monster and then you just can't control him. He just does the damage. So that's why people don't like him, because you just don't have control of what he can do. But again, I love him as a character. I think just the character himself I like, but in terms of magic that he deals, you know, you're looking on the same capability as Ares. A nice all materia. It's always good to have. We've got no slot to put it in at the moment, so I'm not going to stress about it. I mean, the recommendation would be to always have the all materials stocked up and just try and level them up. But I'm not going to worry about it too much now. So I need to do as well. Let's put it on you, because we're going to be getting plenty of them. Yeah, nothing. Oh, okay. And then if you go, there's like a little bit here, you can go through here, and it takes you to, if you remember, the reactor. But if you come this way, pretty sure there's loot down this way, if I remember rightly. Nice cheeky all level up. Nice. So sniper CR, it's obviously, as you can guess by the name, it's going to be a long range weapon for Vincent. Still 4 slots, but again, packs a nice punch, so he's going to deal inevitably more damage, which is great. I'm pretty sure if you go this way, there's something else this way as well. It's another good place to level up if you wanted to, guys. Pretty sure there was a way to... Oh, it's in the cave, is it? Ah, that way. Went the wrong way, that's why I was. So you remember in this room here when they looked at the statue, the little fountain? Well, it's now past enough time for materia to grow, so it gives you a nice cheeky elemental materia. We've got one already, but it's always nice to have another one. So that's the last thing really to get here. I knew there was a way to go to get that. And now the main job for us now is to go back to where it was. some damage now, which is great. One shot in enemies. That's when you know you're OP as hell. Come back to this room, and then I would, if it was me, or what I am going to do in this episode is try and get a couple more of these gold armlets. I mean, we're strong enough, we've got enough bits and pieces to do that, so I'm not really stressing about it. I mean, these enemies not really hitting us that much for us not to do it, so... Doing a bit of farming while we're at it as well, we're getting air levels up, which is great. I love the farm, I do. What I'll do is I'll most probably just get one more gold armlet just so I can put it on Barrett. So I've got one for each party member then, and then I will move on to the next part. There he is. I mean, that's why Big Guard was so important, getting that when we got it, because it makes a lot of the battles you go in a lot more easier than they should be, which is good. You know, anything to make your life a lot more easier is better, really. Come on. There we go. Now you can die, mate. I mean, they are quite tanky, these dragons, but we got the last one we needed. I mean, you can farm for, you know, one for each character if you wanted to properly do it. I most probably normally would, to be honest, but for the sake of this playthrough and this episode, I don't want it dragging on too long, so I'm not going to bother. Come straight down one, save your aim, guys. Once you've got everything you need, I'll just use, do you know what, I used all those healing, and guess what I'm going to use now? If I can find it. There it is. Attempt. Overkill, but hell. So this big scorpion guy is a bit of a boss. I'll do my double save now. He's not really challenging as such. I mean, he's alright. You got to press, you got to like interact with him to start the fight. He doesn't really, I don't think you can steal anything from him. He's not really that tanky as well. I mean, He's alright. Nah, nothing to stuff on. If you wanted to make this fight super easy, just get Barrett to put poison on him, or whatever character you have that's got poison on him. This guy has about 8,000 health, I think. So, you know, if you didn't have that big guard, he's going to be doing some big damage to you. But he does have an enemy skill that we want, so I'm going to try not to do loads of damage to him, so I might just hold off. He has a enemy skill called Trine, I think that's what it's called. I'll just fast it up. I'm not going to attack him for this reason, and we want him to use it really. Do I have sense on any of these? No. Go on, use it, mate. It's not something you can just manipulate him on either, which is a pain in the neck. So we just had a big guy again because he's starting to hit more harder. Come on, mate. There it is. That's the one we wanted. So we've learnt a new, cheeky new enemy skill there. Make sure you pick up the counter. I would just save it for the sake of saving. Now, counter is quite a handy piece of material to have, especially when you have Cloud and you want to, if you put counter and say cover together, they do a considerable amount of damage. You know, if an enemy attacks Cloud, he takes the damage, he then straight away just attacks, and then you're getting a free attack each time with Cloud. It's something that I will be putting on Cloud. I just won't be able to yet because, you know, I've got more important material that I would like to use at this moment in time. So I'll just keep them on Cloud until I've got more slots available to be able to put it on. As soon as I've gained an extra 2 slots on Cloud, I will then take cover off Barrett and then chuck it straight onto Cloud with a counter, and we'll be laughing really. And that's it for this episode. So I'm going to leave it there because we've got another village to go to in Rocket Town. So that's the next part of the game. So we've just gone through there. Got a new enemy skill. Got a few more bits of armour there that makes us better. So it's been a fairly decent episode for you. Thanks again, guys, for watching. Just like I said, leave a comment or a like if you want to see more things. I'm open to suggestions, and I appreciate you watching this. Thank you. Bye.